freezing, man. Note to self, don't wear shorts in winter. Come on, stop it, Andy. Stop it. Disclaimer, it's really windy today and I'm not sure what the audio is going to come out like, so I do apologise. Hopefully it's not too bad. Welcome to a new video for 2018. I've not done any so far, as you're probably aware. I've had a busy Christmas and New Year too, so I want to wish you all a very, very good and prosperous 2018. I'm making this video today to give you an idea of where I'm going to be taking my photography and my business in particular in 2018. A lot of you are already aware that I do a lot of workshops, I do a lot of photo walks locally, and for me that has been amazing, and I want to take that on in 2018 and really progress with meeting some of you guys and really working together to get some really good pictures, not only locally, but I want to start travelling further afield. In fact, this weekend I'm going to London to do a beginner cityscape workshop, so that should be good fun. Not many joining me on that one at this time, but I'm going anyway because I want to get some nice pictures around in and around London. I was there with my girlfriend for a weekend just before Christmas, and just walking around London, seeing the sights, it just inspires you. And unfortunately I didn't want to take my camera then because it was a little getaway weekend. I didn't want that. I didn't want my photography getting in the way of anything that we were doing. We had quite a packed weekend, so photography unfortunately had to take a back seat. But yeah, in 2018 my photography is going to be geared around my business, and you will have noticed that I'm doing a lot more workshops. I'm actually doing a wedding photography workshop in March. It's just a little over a month away now, and I'm really excited about that. I've got a venue all sorted, I've got a church sorted, I've got a guy and girl sorted for groom and bride. So it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm going to have a little team there with me. For anyone who's interested, I'll leave a link down in the description of where you can find out details of my my workshops for weddings and stuff. I see a lot of photographers doing workshops and wedding photography workshops in particular, where you're sat in a classroom for 2 days and it's just about explaining what you do and when you do it and stuff like that, and they're a lot of money, and for me it doesn't seem quite right. I want to give a practical experience. I want people to go away with potentially some good pictures to start a portfolio at the very least, and I know it's going to be awesome. I've set it up. We're going to be going to a church. I've set up so we can use the church for a couple of hours. It's going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be an experience for me. Teaching is something I want to get into in 2018, and I want to give some of my knowledge that I've learned over the last 11-12 years doing weddings, and I know it can benefit a lot of people. I've got some people joining me on that workshop already. I do have an early bird price which is still on the website. If you get on there now and you want to go, and there's like 50 quid off the first 3 or 4 people who join me. That price is set to rise up to £400 by the end of January, so if you're interested, get over there now, have a look, see if it's for you. Wedding photography isn't for everyone, but if you want to start making money from your photography, weddings are probably the most lucrative way of making money. They're not easy by any stretch. There are a lot of things you need to consider when you become a wedding photographer, or you want to start to look into the business side of wedding photography, and that all gets covered on the course as well. So if you want to have a look, I'll leave a link. Go and have a look at that, and hopefully I'll see 1 or 2 of you down there. So a little bit more about what I want to do in 2018. Yeah, workshops great, photo walks fantastic, meeting you guys has been brilliant, and I want to meet more of you. So come to some of my photo walks and workshops if you can. The other thing I want to do is kind of up my video game now. My photography I'm happy with. You know, I'm in Southsea, this is a beautiful day, and I'm probably going to get a couple of pictures in a bit. I've got my camera with me, but I also have my drone. Now, a little Christmas present to myself, I think. I bought a drone a few weeks ago. It's not a mega expensive one with a fantastic camera on it to take really good video. But what I wanted was something that's going to potentially give me some snippets of video that I can put into my vlogs and my other bits and pieces that I do for YouTube. Give you a bit more interest in my videos. Hopefully it'll make my videos look better potentially. But having said that, this little drone that I've got, and I'll show you in a minute, the little drone I've got is actually really good. It's not a pro level at all, it's an enthusiast level drone, and it has a 12 megapixel camera, which isn't fantastic, but I've taken some shots of it. I've taken some shots of South Quay Pier already last week when the weather wasn't too bad, and it actually came out alright. I managed to, I mean they come out as JPEGs, there's not a lot you can do with them, but for the purposes of what I've got it for, I think it's brilliant. So I'll get that out in a minute. I don't know if I'll fly it today, because as you can see it is pretty windy. So if I do, I don't know whether I'll be flying it over the sea at all. You see behind me, at some point I wanted to get out to Spitback, which is a fort just out there. I don't know if you can see it just behind me there, just over there. There's a fort out there. I've actually done a wedding on that fort, it's quite good. But I wanted to fly it out to that at some point, which would be good fun, but that's for another day, not today, it's too windy. So, meet my new toy. This is the DJI Spark. It is a enthusiast level little quadcopter, if I don't break it, and you buy everything separately. They do have a fly more pack, which is what I bought, which means you get the controller with it. You can fly this just by using your phone. In fact, you can fly this just by using your hands. It's got gestures that you can use, and it is awesome. I've tried it, I've flown it, and love it. The camera, like I said before, isn't fantastic, but this little thing will go, if conditions are right, up to about a mile away, and the gimbal on the camera is so steady, it's fantastic. I can't, I've got nothing bad to say about it. If I had the money, I would have bought probably a better one, and unfortunately this doesn't do 4K video, but I'm not too worried about that. It does do 1080p really well at 30 frames a second, and for what I need it for, it is absolutely perfect. So yeah, in the box here we've got the drone itself, which has got a battery in it. I bought the Fly More pack, which came with an extra battery, so you get two. However, I bought a third battery as well. Bear in mind that when this is in the air and it's flying, it will give you about 10 to 12 minutes flight time. It's not a lot, so having three batteries gives me about half an hour. I get some really good footage in half an hour, and I'm happy with that. So yeah, I bought the extra battery, so bear that in mind. And this is the controller. I'm going to out for you. This is actually a controller where you actually attach your phone to the bottom. These flip out just down here. I should probably put the camera down. So these little arms flip out, and you put your phone or your tablet, if you want to, in there, and it sits pretty well. All the controls there. I'm not going to go over the controls of this today. That is for another video. I just wanted to show my little baby to you, and just get that out there, let you know what I'm going to be doing this year. So yeah, brilliant little drone. There are other pockets there, you can put your power pack and all that kind of stuff in it. This is actually a bag that I bought separately. This isn't the one that comes with it, because it comes with a little pouch for this and a bag for that, and it doesn't all kind of work together. So I bought one that combines it all, and I can carry it around in one case. However, I do have a massive rucksack. You've seen my rucksack before, so there is potential to get this all in there. I don't know why I didn't bother doing that today, because I'm now carrying around an extra pack for some reason, which is a bit silly, but I'll do that another day. And I've actually got myself a little, silly I know, landing pad, because I've flown it around before. Flew on the beach last week, and landing it on the beach was a nightmare with the stones and stuff, so a little landing pad just in case I need it. This is a quick introduction to the DJI Spark. Loving it so far. I want to fly it today, but the wind is picking up, so I don't know if I will. But if I do, I'm sure you've either seen footage of it by now at some point in this video, or you see some more in a bit, and we'll see what happens there. If I do fly it, it's probably going to be inland a little bit, on the common maybe. So we'll see. Yeah, moving on. The problem I'm having, it's cold today, and the problem I'm having is there's not a lot of interest in the sky. I've done videos about this before, I've done vlogs about this before, but I don't generally shoot during the day when the sun is like this, unless I've got some kind of interest somewhere. So let's move on. Oh, it is seriously cold down in Southsea today. The wind is whipping in from the sea, freezing. My advice, don't wear shorts and get a pair of gloves. Oops. once again, thank you for joining me. I know it's been a long time coming for a video, me vlogging some stuff. Look out for some good aerial footage that I'm going to be incorporating into my videos. Hopefully get another bit of interest going in my videos, and yeah, hopefully the little spark is going to do some good work for me. I'm quite happy with it. It's a new little toy. I know I'm quite giddy like a little child, but hey, you know, you can't take it with you. You got to do what you got to do, right? So from me in Southsea on a beautiful yet freezing, windy, cold day, I will see you in another video. Guys, if you like this video and the content I'm putting out, please whack a like on the video there, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, hit that little notification bell to get future updates, and I'll see you in another video. See ya, bye.